Alright, I think it's working. Possibly. Okay, yes, it is. Alright, so, of course, I'm playing Minecraft because what else am I going to do, right? Um, I'm playing on 1.5. Ignore the ludicrous amount of worlds that I have. Uh, yeah, that should be fine. Um, yeah, let's just do it. Let's just do the Minecraft. Um, I have this channel's not been uploaded on for a long time, so it's gonna be very interesting to see what ends up happening. Um, not in Minecraft. I know what happens in Minecraft. I play Minecraft fairly regularly, which is why I figured it would be a good option for my first stream. Sheep. I have like a custom sound pack on. That's why this village. That's why the sounds aren't exactly right. Um, I don't think I've ever spawned next to a village that's this close. Ever. Doesn't look like there's a blacksmith, but that should be fine because there should be an iron golem. So let's steal from these guys because we're good people and we steal from the villagers. Whoa, baby. We steal from the villagers who apparently have nothing to steal other than animals and wheat, which I actually will be taking. I will be taking them. Okay. Not too awful. More wheat though. That's more wheat now means I don't have to grow that stuff later. How about no sugar cane? Useful. No, okay. More sugar cane. I'm just looking for a good spot to set up base. I don't want to set up too far from spawn in case the bed gets destroyed, but at the same time, maybe I want to wander off. Maybe I want to wander off. Maybe I want something different than just another forest biome, because that's generally where I like to set up, is in the forests and the plains, because it's easier to build on. I haven't done an inside of a mountain home in a while. Maybe I'll just do that. Destroy my reputation before I have any. um, let's see. Oh good, snow, my favorite. There's full of hitting my mic. That's also exactly what I want. No, no, no. Ow. No, but like I'm playing on an older version. I think this is the version where we got the Nether update, but before they changed the ores, because I'm not a fan of how the ores are done now. But this is actually a really good little spot. You know, super dangerous. I committed a great sin. I did not start by punching wood. I'm very ashamed of myself. And that this is going on the internet. Very shameful, indeed. Very, very shameful. Crafting table. Sorry if I'm not too quick with my mouse and it bothers some of you. But it's cold in here. It's very cold. I cannot move my hands at all. So I'm thinking we mine some of this out, get some resources going, turn this into a little tidy hole. Some holes like next. Because that would be ideal. I would like to be able to see where I might. That does sound quite nice and intriguing. But yeah, like I haven't ever streamed before. I'm hoping to stream more in the future, but for now, this is what I'm doing because I would like to create more content, but it's difficult to, I guess, find the time to do that between work and being busy and my other interests like this. I guess you have to find a balance of things you want to do and things you have to do. And I would like to create more content. So I do play a lot of video games anyways. There was coal right there, are you for real? But, like, I don't know, I would just, like, I play video games anyways, and so I get kind of the best of both worlds. I get to create content and I get to play video games. I did have to, like, teach myself this whole setup for live streaming on YouTube. But, yeah, I eventually figured it out, it's fine. Such a riveting stream, for sure. The breaking of coal blocks. But, you know, it's something where, like, I'll get mid-game into Minecraft, not really... Oh, that's perfect, actually. that's not perfect actually. I'll get mid game and then not really know what to do with myself, and then just end up starting a new world. So I have a bunch of half-finished worlds or like creative worlds that I'm never gonna touch again. So I should probably go through and delete some of them. But you know, that's something a smart person would do, and I am not that. Which makes a sword too. I know that the axes are stronger, but they're slower, and I just prefer the swords. Also, the swords are a classic, anyways. That's interesting. Again, this is a new sound pack for me. I don't typically use this. I just started using it. And needless to say, the cave sounds very spooky. Super spooky. I didn't need a crafting table for that. Who's walking? Oh, hi. Ow. The thing I will miss from playing the newer versions, though, is the splunking. Because the caves are bigger. But one thing I won't miss is the copious amount of deep slate that exists now. I think it's pretty universal that we all love deep slate. What was that? I don't want to know. Is that a zombie? Now I understand why people who play Minecraft for the first time are so freaked out when they hear some kind of noise they don't recognize. Because it's one thing if you do recognize the sound, but it's another if it's not a sound you recognize and you don't know what it could possibly be. Like, that sounded like a zombie, but I couldn't really tell you what that was. The mod pack that I'm using is mod pack that I'm currently using for the sounds is, I think it's called the Rustic. Excuse me. No. No. I think it adds like a nice ambience to the game. No, go in there. There you go. Got shot squarely in the arm. That's wonderfulness. And it's a loop. A lot of hello. Yeah, I don't like the zombie noises. I'm gonna just come out right and say it. Not a fan of the zombie noises. Hi. I don't like that I hear things when I'm just here. I don't like it. I hate it, actually. Come to think of it, I actually hate it. I really hope that, like, this is a sound in the game and not something I'm just hearing in real life, because I'm just gonna sound schizophrenic. Whoa! Jeez. You know what? No, we're gonna go with the drink. I mean, that's not what I meant to do, but okay. Nope. I'm just now realizing how big this cave area is. I'm definitely gonna get lost. That's fine. I gotta get used to the world anyways. Wasn't there something that was over here? Did I get that? I just got that one actually. I'm a normal person that has a normal amount of memory. Just normal things with my life. I promise. I used to always like breaking blocks in this game, but with this sound thing on, I do really like the sound is really nice. It makes my ears happy. Probably head back to where the bed is. Stop it! This is not where the bed is. Interestingly enough, it is not where the bed is. There it is. What? Who's there? Spider. I am going to die. Okay, so we have iron cooking. I guess at this point we just like build ourselves a little environment. Sounds nice. I did say I was gonna try to avoid being in a forest, like a regular forest biome or a plains biome. I'm gonna call this the cave biome because it's a cave. It's definitely a cave. Maybe not a cave biome, but it's a cave. It counts for something. The ultimate floating tree. I'm gonna build like a really wide staircase, I think. Maybe is that what I want to do? Possibly. We figure. I love destroying the landscape. I'm just absolutely decimating this. This is so satisfying. This brings me so much joy. No, it doesn't sound like it, but trust me, trust. Just trust. I'm very good at Minecraft. Very good. Maybe we won't do a staircase. I can do stairs here. That's not. But it. Do something like that, and then we can put a wall here. That could be good. I think that could be something worth doing. Let's see. Oh. Get rid of this entire row here. Ooh, an apple. Yes, please. a great use of my cobblestone. Yeah, that looks good actually. Or I can just continue it all the way over there. We'll clear all this out too. Ooh, dropped iron. Sweet. Gonna turn this little cave into a home, a place of beauty, joy, happiness, and wonder. Boom. Okay. The torch there. And flatten this out too. Honestly, it doesn't look bad. I think it doesn't look bad. Which means it doesn't look bad. Because I'm right always. There we go. Made like a little entrance. And set you here. And we can do this is we can put it over here. Make like a wall. Gonna do an axe. That way I can actually do this efficiently and not be super slow and awful and then we're going to make trapdoors. I'm gonna suffocate. Still, still gonna suffocate. Okay. Um. Yeah, that looks fine. All right, I'm gonna go off. Uh, I'll only ever play this world on stream. That way, whoever sees this can stay. We can keep it consistent. But yeah, I mean, we got quite a bit done. We hauled this out. We gave it like homey textures. We gave it this. It's still nowhere near done, but you know, it's a start. As the horrifying cave music plays. Anyways, guys, I will see you next time. Bye.